Troy had fallen. After 10 long years of war, Odysseus finally sailed for home. But the sea remembers every insult, and one god had not forgiven. On the shore of the Cyclones, victory came quickly, but victory became greed. While Odysseus urged his men to leave, they stayed to feast and plunder. The enemy returned, and the journey home claimed its first terrible price. On another island, there was no battle, only forgetting. One taste of the lotus erased every memory of home. Those who ate no longer wished to leave. Only by force could Odysseus save his companions and continue the voyage. Seeking food and shelter, Odysseus entered a lonely cave. But this was no ordinary shepherd's home. Everything inside spoke of a master far larger than any man. His companions wanted to flee. Odysseus chose to stay. At sunset, the master returned, Polyphemus, the giant son of Poseidon. With a single stone, he sealed the cave. Odysseus and his men had become prisoners. At dusk, the master of the cave returned, Polyphemus, son of Poseidon. He drove in his flock, sealed the entrance with a stone no mortal could move, and calmly finished his evening work. Only then did he notice the strangers.
What is your name? My name is Nobody. Nobody, I shall eat you last. That shall be my guest gift.
Near the wall stood a great trunk of green olive wood. Odysseus cut it, sharpened it, hardened it in the fire, and hid it beneath the dung. Then he chose by lot the 4 men who would stand beside him. When the giant slept,
Now,
Odysseus gave the signal. Together, the 5 men drove the burning olive stake forward. The cave shook beneath the cry of the son of Poseidon.
Polyphemus, who is harming you? Nobody is killing me. Nobody is destroying me. If nobody is harming you, then the illness comes from Zeus. Pray to our father for...
The other Cyclops came running. Who is harming you? Nobody, cried Polyphemus.
my dear ram, why do you leave the cave so slowly today? You were always the first. Do you grieve for your master's eye?
Unable to see beneath them, Polyphemus searched only the backs of the flock. His companions followed beneath the others. The trap had failed.
If anyone asks who blinded you, tell them Odysseus, raider of cities, son of Laertes, king of Ithaca. His companions begged him to remain silent, but pride overcame wisdom. Odysseus revealed his true name, and with those words, he awakened the wrath of Poseidon.
Hear me, Poseidon, earth of truly I am son. But if fate that thee must and come gleet alone, now the favelled half the island's strobber belong to Pos house.
The prayer was heard. From that moment, every sea, every island, every storm belonged to Poseidon.
Here are the wandering winds. Keep this bag tightly bound, and only the west wind shall carry you home.
Aeolus, keeper of the winds, welcomed Odysseus as a friend. He imprisoned every dangerous wind inside an oxhide bag, leaving only the gentle west wind to guide the ship toward Ithaca.
For 9 days and 9 nights, Odysseus steered without sleep. At last, with Ithaca already in sight, he closed his eyes. Believing the bag held treasure, his companions opened it. Every captive wind escaped.
Leave my island. The blessed gods must hate you. I cannot help a man whom heaven itself has condemned.
Odysseus begged for help once more, but Aeolus refused. He believed no mortal pursued by such misfortune could still enjoy the favor of the gods, so the voyage continued. 3 scouts entered the land. A young girl led them to the king. There they found the giant queen and King Antiphates. He seized one man at once. The other 2 escaped, running back toward the ships. The Laestrygonians hurled great stones from the cliffs, shattering every ship trapped inside the harbor. They speared the fleeing sailors like fish. Only Odysseus, whose ship had remained outside, cut his cable and escaped. With only 1 ship remaining, Odysseus reached the island of Aiaia. After 2 days of rest, he climbed a hill and saw smoke rising in the distance. Lots were drawn. Eurylochus led the scouting party inland.
Eurylochus led the scouting party to the house of Circe. There, lions and wolves greeted them gently. They had once been men, changed by the sorceress. Inside, Circe sang as she worked at her loom.